Hi, in this video I'll be covering the design of my mini mill enclosure, the base portion of it. It's going to be set up for flood coolant, so that's why these are sloped here, and there's going to be a drain right here. The basic construction is 2 by 8, and there's a couple of 2 by 6s holding this up with some plywood here. Once the framing is all done, I will be covering the top with fiberglass. All right. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new design, and I'm going to come here and save it. I'm going to call this base, enter. And then I'm going to create a new design and save this as 2 by 8 by 48. Hit enter. Then I'm going to go to Sketch, Rectangle, 2-point rectangle. I'll go to the top, select that plane, and select the zeros. And I'm going to make this 1.5 inches, tab, and say 48. Enter, enter. And then go to the home position, right click, press pull, select here, and then 2 by 8 is actually 1.5 by 7.5, so I will put in 7.5 and hit enter, and then zoom out. And then I will go to Modify, Physical Material, bring this out. I'll go down to Wood, and I will take the regular wood and just drag it onto here. And then close this up. Actually, I'll right click and cancel. Okay, well, that's the first piece. I will save this. Okay. And I will then close this. And I will drag that in here. And it's in the right location, so I'll hit enter. Okay, so I now have the first piece there. And the next thing I'm going to do is I need to make the piece of wood that goes across this way. So I will create a new file, new design, and I will save this as 2 by 8 by 26. Hit enter. And I will draw this in the orientation that it's going to go in, so I don't have to worry about rotating it. So I will go to Sketch, Rectangle, 2-point. I'll go to Top View, select the plane, and I will go 1.5, tab, and 26. Enter, enter. And then go to Home View, right click, press pull, select that, and this also will be 7.5, hit enter, zoom out, again modify, physical appearance, and then drag wood onto there. And close that up, and File, Save. And I'll go ahead and close that. Wait for that to save. I will then take this piece and drag it in. and I will pull it out a little bit so I can work with it. I will then go to Modify, Align, and select this point and this point, and click OK. And I will pull another one of these in, and pull it out here, hit Enter, and I'll do the same thing, Modify, Align, except this time I'll get this corner and align that with right here, and click OK. And I will bring one more of these 2x8 by 48s in, and pull this out, hit Enter, and then once again I'll go to Modify, Align. This time I'll select here and here, and click OK. Alright, well that's the basic frame done. Okay, so the next step is to add the two pieces of wood that are going to support the mill. So I'll go to File, New Design, and save this as 2 by 6 by 26. Enter. And I will go to the top view, go to Sketch, Rectangle, 2-point rectangle, select this plane, and I'll go 1.5, tab, and then 26, enter, enter. I'll go to Home View, right click, press pull, select this. This is 2 by 6, so it's actually 5.5, so I'm going to enter 5.5, enter, zoom out, and go to Modify, Physical Material, select Wood, and close this, and save. And I'll go ahead and close this. And while it's saving over here, I'm gonna I have to have this in a certain location. The mounting bolts, the bolt pattern for the mini mill is about 7 inches. So I'm going to make this 8.5 inches. So the easiest way I found to mark that and align these on it would be to actually mark it on the bottom side here. So I will go to Sketch, Line, and I will select the bottom of this piece of wood, and then find the center, which is the triangle, go straight down, and then right click, sketch, offset, select that. Half of 8.5 is 4.25, hit enter, right click, repeat offset, select that, do the same, 4.25, hit enter, and then stop sketch, go back to the home view. Okay, now it's finished saving over here, so I'm just going to drag a couple of these in here, drag one in, and pull this out and down, hit enter, and do the same thing again. Out and down, enter. Okay, so now Using the shift and the center scroll, I'm going to go underneath here like this. And I'm going to go to Modify, Align, and select this point and align it here. Click OK. Right click, repeat align this point with here. Click OK. And go to the home view again. And to turn these off right here, these lines, I can just go over to the sketch here and turn that light off. You zoom out. Okay, and there's the two center supports, right? Okay, now to make the plywood to put on top of the 2x6s for the mill to go in. Okay, so I will go to File, New Design, and call this 23 by 8.5 by 0.75 and hit enter. And I will go to top view, click sketch, rectangle 2-point, select the plane, and this will be 8.5 tab 20. Oops, I called it wrong. This is actually supposed to be 23 because I'm leaving 23 inches for the front drain. So 23, hit enter, enter, top view, right click, press pull, and this is 3/4, so I'm going to go 0.75, hit enter, modify physical material, and go down to wood, drag that in, and file, save, okay. And I'll go ahead and close that. Let that save there. All right. Now we'll drag this in up here. Whoops. I will bring this up here like this. And then hit enter. And then one more. Bring this up here above that one. Hit enter. And then I will swing around here. Actually, I could probably pull these back a little bit. Pull this one over here. Pull this one over here. Okay. And swing under here like this. And I will go to Modify, Align, and I will select this and right there and here and right there. Click OK. Go to Home View. All right, now we have it. All ready for the mill to sit on. All right.